This is Igbo Area TV.
IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu leaves Israel, spotted in England. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, who holds Nigeria UK, has been spotted in England. According to a report, the pro-Biafran leader touched down that evening at Leeds Bradford Airport in England and is set to unite with his deputy Uche Mefo in London for further diplomatic movement aimed at Biafra referendum. The British authorities last year briefed the Nigerian government about the temporary travel document they were about to issue to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu surfaced in Israel in October last year. After almost a year, his residence was raided by the military in Umuahia, Abia State. He was first spotted praying at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. He wrote, I am back in UK to continue our work to liberate Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu, a pro-Biafran leader on trial for treason in Nigeria, they said he was back in Britain after skipping bail, disappearing for more than a year and re-emerging in Israel. Nnamdi Kanu, who heads the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB group, wrote on Twitter, I am back in the UK to continue our excellent work to liberate Biafra from the pit of darkness. The former London estate agent was seen standing in the dark outside Leeds Bradford Airport in northern England, wearing a winter overcoat and jumper. The photograph was updated, but is understood to have been taken in the last few days. The same Twitter account at Nnamdi Kanu has been used since he announced his re-emergence in Israel in October last year. Britain's foreign ministry said in a statement, we provided assistance to a British man in Israel. Due to our obligations under the Data Protection Act, we are unable to go into any more detail. Kanu, who also runs the outlawed Radio Biafra, believes the Igbo people who dominate southeast Nigeria are a lost tribe of Israel, and Biafra is the promised land. He had not been seen since a military operation against IPOB and his supporters in his home city of Umuahia in September 2017, sparking speculation as to his whereabouts. Kanu, who is in his 40s, was arrested when he arrived in Nigeria from Britain in late 2015 after calling for a separate state of Biafra. His arrest and detention sparked mass protests and clashes with security services. He was eventually released on bail. He had to surrender his British and Nigerian passport as a condition of his release pending his trial in the capital, Abuja, indicating he may have obtained emergency travel documents to get to Britain. The pro-Biafra agitation is one of the number of security challenges facing President Muhammadu Buhari as he seeks re-election at poll February 16, 2019. A previous unilateral declaration of Republic of Biafra by Igbo separatists in 1967 sparked a brutal 30-month civil war that left more than 1 million people dead. Kanu has called for his supporters to boycott vote as part of wider policy of non-cooperation until there is a referendum on sovereignty. But the vote will be closely watched as Buhari's main challenger, Atiku Abubakar, of the People's Democratic Party, has chosen a former Saudi governor, Peter Obi, who is Igbo, as his running mate. No Igbo politician has held either of the country's two top positions since Alex Ekwueme, who was Shehu Shagare's vice president, until former Army General Buhari ousted the civilian government in a coup in December 1983. The IPOB leader moved to London. Some people are not just celebrating his move back to London to meet with his family. They are also celebrating the Biafran Queen, according to them. In a report by Vic Michaels, he wrote, today I want to celebrate our Queen, the Biafran First Lady, Ukazi Kanu, a virtuous woman. The woman is out of this world. Thanks for being so strong, even when separated from your husband for like 2 to 3 years. Thanks for being so patient. Thanks for being a blessing to my leader. If she's such a headache, do you think our leader would be clear-headed and be able to concentrate on the struggle? I call her Ogolimo Bidia. What do you call her? That's according to a Biafran fan, a fan of the wife of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Wow. This one by Uzo Articles. Look at the family of the indigenous people of Biafra. He has, he is back to meet with his family in London. He deserves it. Welcome home after how many years? What a lovely wife who stood by her husband even at the point of death. Look at the family, they are gallivanting. Some people say they are gallivanting. They are taking, some delicacies. Yeah. Good news. We had Candace Stallworth has reconciled with the IPOB leader. She has apologized. And some people might be doubting this. Now, this was copied from her wall. An apology letter from her. You know, Candace Stallworth has been a Biafran confidant, or a confidant of the IPOB. She worked for IPOB and she helped them move so many things in the US. But it came to a point Candace Stallworth started attacking IPOB. We don't know the reason why. But we just learned there's a reconciliation and we had to get to her page to pull out information. And here it's her post she shared. She said, I would like to take time to address the IPOB family and Nnamdi Kanu. During November 2006 was the greatest day for me that I was asked by Nnamdi Kanu to come and join him in the struggle to bring Biafra. I was honored and illuminated. During this time, I knew that it was God arranged and prophetic, and I honored the challenge and I honored Nnamdi with all that I could give to him to benefit the struggle. During the course of 2017, a big blow was sent to Nnamdi and IPOB by unknown sources that I had taken bribe money and betrayed the struggle. These were false fabrications and lies to derail US aid in the struggle. During this time, the evidence being brought forth seemed so real that IPOB was forced to believe the lies. During this time, what Biafrans didn't know is that I had been a political guru for good luck in 2015. The enemies were up for revenge against me and took an old audio that they used against me in 2015 during Good Luck campaign and used it to deceive Nnamdi and take his eyes from US aid for the struggle, claiming that all the US help was a hoax and not real. During this hurting time, I experienced the worst hatred towards me from the people I fought for and loved so much. I wanted to give up, but I knew if I gave up, I would also give up the people of Biafra. This plant by the enemy was brutal and gross. During this past year, I was also given an image of Nnamdi that the enemy had put before me that wasn't pleasant and very believable, so it made me to engage in a war against Nnamdi. We know that in fighting in the struggles, enemies and strategy arise to derail and deter what is to come. The enemy has led recourse on this struggle as of this date that many may not recover from it, but it is for those who don't lie down defeated, gasping for air, that you will stand tall and defeat every deceptive spirit that will claim inheritance or value on the struggle. It is time that we as Biafrans see clear and understand what the enemy has done to us and understand what we will allow. I say I forgive whom the enemy deceived and whom waged war against me, and I also ask them to forgive me. In everything, peace must stand to disgrace the enemy and bring him to his knees. Sincerely written, addressed formally to whom all it concerns. Candace Stallworth. So at the end, Candace Stallworth has decided to reconcile with the IPOB. And we hope to see the authorities, the people in charge of IPOB, we hope to see that they accept this apology and so the struggle will move forward. Thank you. But since this TV is aimed at seeing that Igbos are improved, we work on everything to improve the Igbo people. We want to talk about the poor state of Ariara, International Market, Aba. The state of the market is nothing to write home about. The question is Abia State jinxed and cursed with a bad government? What is happening? This is Ariaria market and it just rained few days. This is sample and yet they go about shouting, Wamba. Can't they even contribute and make their market look good? The main market guys in Onisha do it. Onisha main market is clean. Nkwanewi is clean. Why can't Aba boys, Aba guys take a cue? Are they the only guys doing trading? Must they sit down and suffer diseases before Ukazi remembers them? They should stop being funny. Ndi Aba, usene iluni, dozie na afiono, negodo afiono, negodo. Oyego kune nwero. No, mbamba. This is an eyesore. We don't need to wait for the government. Since the government is careless, let's do these things ourselves. There are certain things we can by ourselves fix, not until we wait for the government. Thank you. As Senator Ifeanyi Ararome dredges the river, he deepens his presence in lives of Imo people. It used to be a stream that has no serious current and flow. The communities have used it from time immemorial, but with the emergence of Senator Ifeanyi Adarome in the political landscape, this tiny river has been affected for good as it is being dredged to a river status, bringing tourism and transportation to the communities in Imo State. Senator Ifeanyi Adarome continues to dredge and expand the use to be a small river known as Efuru River at Isiebu that traverses through Isiala Mbano, Ehime Mbano, Nwangere, etc. into a tourist river as he promises to replicate such in some areas of Imo State, trying to show the citizens of Imo State what it means to have an all-encompassing government. Senator Ifeanyi Adarome understands the position of Imo State in the tourist map of the country and is doing everything to ensure that the state goes higher. Tourism is one area that the state is known for. Though environmental activists have frowned on the low environmental assessment, but what they aren't seeing is the immense economic benefit that would accrue to the state from agriculture, aquaculture to tourism. As Senator Ifeanyi Adarome dredges the stream, it is expected that he would deepen his presence in the hearts of Imo citizens. The picture was captured at Isiebu Isiala Mbano, Imo State, Nigeria. The author of this material was Anthony Emeka Nwosu and Ifeanyi Onyenankea. Here is IPOB Austria. They were represented at the African Rodeo Championship in Wagre, Klenar, Salzburg, Austria on the 26th of January 2019. Team Biafra won Best Team of the Year. Biafra Freedom is the talk of the town. Regards the 2019 election, here is what a Biafran writer wrote. You already know IPOB stand on the election. Blessing Adao Kelowano, she said, remember, 16th of February is Ofe Ukazi Day. Chai, my own Ukazi soup. Remember to add Ashara, Apulapu Egusi, or else it's not complete. Relax and enjoy yourself that day with this delicious soup. Don't go out and vote in the same corrupt people who are showing you pepper. They only care about their pockets. That's according to a Biafran writer. Wow. Meanwhile, according to some reports that Lai Mohammed is making move for England to repatriate the IPOB leader from England to Nigeria. We would like to know what you think about this. Do you think it's possible? Do you advise Nnamdi Kanu to return to Israel again for his... What do you think? We would like to hear a contribution. Now that Candace Stallworth has made a reconciliation move with IPOB, what do you think about Russell Blujak? Should he be contacted so that there will be a complete healing? Remember, Russell Blujak and Candace Stallworth took sides during the troubles. Do you think he should be contacted to make amends, and total reconciliation will come? We'd like to hear contributions on this. Thanks for listening to Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. You can also visit our Facebook page and like the page. You can join our Facebook group, Igbo Area TV. God bless you and bye for now.